some of yeah, meteorite that exploded and
Does it have a connection with Abraham?
yes, yeah, he's the one who put it. He's the one who put it here. And they, the Muslim and non-Muslim at the time of the non-believers used to touch it. The non-believer even they admire Allah. But you know, they deviated. That doesn't mean that they are they believe in Allah. They are a religion. They believe in that in Allah, but with a lot of wrongdoing, which you know from Abraham to Muhammad, it's like Abraham was 18.
The Hajj, the pilgrimage to Mecca and its surrounding holy sites, is one of the 5 basic commandments that must be observed. Every able-bodied and able-minded adult Muslim man and woman. The custom of making pilgrimage to the shrines in and outside of Mecca in the spring and the winter existed even prior to Islam's founding.
Which we don't do it in other faiths, just in Mecca. For Muslim, tomorrow we speak about the pillars of Islam. One of the pillars of Islam is at least once. So, Matthew Cost, what's the importance of this decorated by Islam? He said that in Mecca we face Kaaba, but in Jerusalem, how can we know what is the direction of prayer? The Muslims decided to build such a nice niche, like the niches in churches that is facing east. But here, yeah, the sanctuary here it is almost, yeah. But in the niche or the direction of prayer here in Jerusalem it's pointing southeast. So it is. Once you see this in any place, this means that it is the direction of prayer. But here it's not. The way is the world. It depends on here it's going towards Jerusalem. No, I need to mention that. I mean, I need to say to them, you know, we have to move all that, maybe that side or that block and put it here so we can curate. Yeah. I know that it's very hard for them. Yes. They here. What we have here, that the same circle, we lost it. So, yes. Okay, this is it. This is the place where the footprint of Ishmael, So the Ishmael had his own footprint of the stone. That's why they circle that place with. So we said that the place is the niche, direction of prayer for Islam, and they decorate it in a way, you know, depends on the what kind of art. So this is Ottoman art or Seljuk art, or it's from the Turkish art. The way the use of the fians or the tiles, it is from like in the 11th, 12th century. So in the Al-Aqsa Mosque, you can see a lot of prayer niche, but in different way, in different shapes. So
The second courtyard is the court of the lions. This was a private garden.
of it's I can play with the shoes, but if there is if I'm on the carpet, I need to take it.
The Muslim commences praying by declaring God is great.
So we go. So where we see art, what kind of art should we expect? What kind of art? Well, we said that the Muslims don't make sculptures. There's nothing like this. The drawing, they don't draw faces. Don't draw. The mainstream, the Islam mainstream is against drawing faces or making human or any living body with faces. No statues. No statues. No 3D in Islam. So where do we see the art? We see it, as we said, in mihrab. We see it in the prayer mats. We see it also in the calligraphy. They started doing the calligraphy of Quran, because the Quran, these papers that very ancient, they wrote it in a way that is also artistic. So whatever we see, it's also an art. They decorated the mosque with Islamic calligraphy, or the calligraphy with Quranic letters. So this is another kind of art with different, because in the Arabic letters, they can have a lot different shapes, different designs, from very old, very ancient, very wide, and even they have rules. If you want to learn the Arabic writings and how to write in this way, you need sometimes years to do that profession, to be professional in that. And there are masters. So this is one of the art. They decorate all the manuscripts of the Quran. Also, you need a box to hold the mosque, to hold the Quran, like these. So you need an art to do the box, to make it like especially make it nice, to respect the prayer mat here, and also the rosary, because the Islam also, like the Christianity, they have a rosary of 33 number. Why? Because you need to mention the name of God 33 times, like the drawings. But as I said, the Islamic mainstream is against drawing faces. So you might ask, so from where does this art come? This comes from the Shiite. The Shiite. The Shiite is a branch of Islam who branched in the let's say that in the 2nd century of Islam, and these people, they didn't accept many of the rules or the sayings of the Prophet. Why? Not because they don't believe in a prophet, but these people, the Shiite, who were in the area of Iraq and in Iran, the Shiite, they loved some of the followers of the Prophet, and they hated other people. So the saying which comes from the people who they hate, they don't accept. So they lose many of the sayings of the Prophet. That's why you can see wherever you see faces or sculptures or statues here in the museum, it is not following the mainstream teaching of forbidding the statues, but it goes with the line of the Shiites. You see here, for example, that plate is being decorated with calligraphy. It's a very, very nice calligraphy. But here it's a Shiite lion. This is a Shiite lion, and this is a Shiite like Sufi man. This is, for example, this is a nice one that is used for power for ablution, because Muslim they needs to do a cleaning his parts before prayer. So they did it with a very nice bronze decoration.
I have a question.
inside the house, but it has a religious affiliation. Why? Because, for example, this, if you have a visitor and he want to sit with you in the gallery, but your wife want to be in the kitchen, want to prepare something, so they put this to separate the wife from the visitor's gallery. So it is inside, so they make the partition inside the house for modesty purposes.
It's like a confession of vows.
Yeah,
Confession to
yeah,
someone.
confession. It's confession.